All right, everybody. February 24th, 2022. Live trading. So the last one of these I did last week, got some good feedback on, so might make this more of a regular thing. And we are trading today. First of all, it's 9:34 a.m. Markets just opened. We are trading off of the Russia invasion of Ukraine. So futures overnight absolutely tanked. So the trend is clearly lower. I have my charts here for the for everything here. All right. So again on our other screen, we have Russell. We have the Russell, Dow, ES, gold, crude oil, NASDAQ, all which took a absolute, well, all the markets took an absolute beating. There's passed through many supports off of the news, so we're pretty much in free fall. And of course, gold and crude are rocketing up. So we will see what happens, because whenever you get big shocks like this in the market, there's potential for short covering, as it looks like the NASDAQ is doing right now. But the overall trend is down big time. This focus music I have, by the way, is Jason Lewis with the Mind Amend YouTube channel, and it's got isochronic tones, which help you focus, and it was recommended to me by John Carter from Simpler Trading, 8-figure-a-year trader. He had a blog post and he recommended it. So this market, the NASDAQ, is just taking off. It's short. It's a short cover. We have VIX at 35. VIX is at 35, which means big movement. So these charts are printing. This is where the candles can be deceiving, because each of these candles is like this one candle is 40, basically 50 handles now in this one candle. Each movement is just much bigger. Wow. I'm also looking at the tape on the ETFs. So this is one thing I've added to my charts recently, is reading the tape. It's something that professional traders do that a lot of recreational or retail traders don't do, is look at the tape. So you can't get an accurate reading on the futures themselves because they're not bought and sold in it'll just show you one contract at a time, one contract lots. But if you put in the ETFs, so this is the QQQ for NASDAQ, you have the chart here, and then you have the tape of time and sales. And if I look at SPY, looks like the lot sizes for buyers are a bit bigger. It's 9:40 a.m. Just gonna let the open settle a little bit. Usually like to let the first 15 minutes go. A little double top there. See, this is the thing. Just because the market's going down doesn't mean you have to. It has to do what you expect it to do. Big movements, man. Another thing I've done is I've downsized because I'm working on sitting tight in my trades longer, and you can't do that when your size too big. Another thing, I've also been reading or listening to the book Market Wizards. Just a fantastic book. That's what I've been doing lately. The most important thing is to be relaxed. I did some meditation before starting this. Just can't have FOMO, can't have anger. I woke up this morning a little bit just like stressed. Gotta let that go. Gotta let that go. It's a new day. Plenty of opportunity. I like this double top here on NQ, 3 minute. The 15 minutes looks like it's wicking down, could be rejecting the VWAP. ES rejected VWAP there on the 15 minute. So ES on the 15 minute here. The NASDAQ has sort of been leading all of the movements either way. Like when the markets, if I'm looking at all the indices, the markets are moving up, the NASDAQ moving, like it's leading it. Like you can tell it's just making the bigger move higher. And then same thing when it's going down. The NASDAQ just tends to be more aggressive in its movements. And then the other markets, if they're all trending in the same way, just move a little bit slower. The Dow is looking like it's going to be negative. NASDAQ here. Crude hit 100 overnight, crude oil, and now it's back down at 97. It's bouncing off of VWAP, it looks like. Crude oil might be a good trade. Hold on, it's bouncing. If it bounces off of VWAP on the 15 minute, see what I'm looking at here? Crude oil. It's right here. This purple line is VWAP. And it's got the 50 EMA on top of that. We would just need to get a bounce. So that's something I'm watching for. Oh, NASDAQ looks like it could head higher. You see the Dow's lagging, ES lagging. This is what I was talking about. Russell kind of pulling. The NASDAQ over here is leading. You see that? See that? NASDAQ's making the bigger moves. Other indices are kind of just lagging a little bit. We might get sort of a relief rally today, a short cover rally. Everyone's expecting the market to go down. It already went down big overnight. You got all these shorts covering. Yeah, these are big, big movements here. Which is big opportunity. We could be getting that crude oil bounce. NASDAQ freaking taking off. All right. Just gotta be a little patient. I don't want to make any dumb trades. You know, one thing Jared Wesley was saying on Live Traders is not everyone gets the opportunity to trade. You know, there's people living in impoverished countries, they don't have this opportunity. They don't hardly have food and water and shelter, much less computers and a stock market and the ability to learn. And so we have this incredible opportunity to... And so we should use it wisely, right? Why are you making dumb trades when somebody else wishes they had the opportunity to trade? They don't even know what they don't know about it. They don't even have an opportunity to achieve financial freedom, but we do. So why would you handle that irresponsibly? Now, at the same time, part of trading is taking losses. We can't win every trade, which is why we have to review the 5 fundamental truths of trading as outlined by Mark Douglas. Anything can happen. You don't need to know what's going to happen next in order to make money. There is a random distribution between wins and losses for any given set of variables that define an edge. An edge is nothing more than an indication of a higher probability of one thing happening over another, and every moment in the market is unique. Okay. Get ourselves some context here. Oh, come on. Clear breakout on the hourly. I'm gonna send that to my group. Oh my gosh, this market it's breaking out on the hourly, guys. This is a bullish, this is why, whoop, we gotta look at the hourly trends. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I could have got in that long, it's going higher. Okay. Okay, this market's going long. I mean, that's a clear breakout if I've ever seen one. It might come down. Kind of bull flagging. See what the 5-minute looks like. Yeah. It's flagging, that's for sure. We could probably place a feeler. Oh, well, there you go. So many ticks. Look at that. 70 ticks. That was it didn't look like a lot off the chart, but that was like a big trade because that's what I said before, these candles are deceiving. That was like 60 ticks on the NASDAQ. What is that? 4 ticks per handle. It's gonna go. Okay, got a little scalp. Wow. Yeah, I've already... That's crazy. I just did 1 micro on those because those trades were so quick I didn't have time to scale in, whereas if it were really moving, I would be adding more contracts. I've already basically hit my goal for the day, at least comparatively for 1 micro and 1 mini. If it was 1 mini, my goal would have been like, 500 to 1,000 a day. Oh, this is gonna go, this is gonna go. And I've already hit that because these moves are so big, which can also hurt you too. Like this going against you would be tough. So what I'd really like to get is a nice runner. I took profits pretty quick on those because it wasn't, as you can see, it wasn't quite taking off yet. But the reason I'm downsized so small is because I want to scale into positions once they're moving for me. You never add to losers. Every book of every great trader says that. Don't add to losers, that's just dumb. You add to winners. So if my losers are 1 micro, but then my winners I scale in 3, 5 micros and they keep running and I roll up the stop, that's how we get some big winners. So that's what I'm looking for. This looks like it could be a short, but on the 15-minute, well, we'll see. I think I'm favoring the hourly chart. I'm gonna set an alert if we break below 95. That would probably invalidate the breakout. You see that? If we break below on the NASDAQ 131.95, this level, that'll probably invalidate this breakout and we can go lower. But if we don't, I'm trusting this. I mean, this is a clear as day breakout. So we could be setting up for more longs here. I'm gonna set an alert. 131.95. 131.95. Right back up. Right back up. Alright. This order I'm moving is a stop order because I usually just enter with the buy button. Crude and gold are heading back up. Keep this down here. Let's see. Order flow is showing some sellers. Oh, buyers are hitting the tape. Oh, sellers toes are hitting the tape. I don't know, we're kind of holding it up. The internals are really negative. Oh, we're gonna go.
Order filled.
Come on, baby. There we go. Gotta sit tight. Is it rejecting off the same level? I think if we sit tight, it'll go. I might just get out and re-enter. I probably should have got out of that earlier. I was buying the breakout there. I should have waited for the pullback. It's all good. Okay, let's go.
Order filled.
There we go. Take me home, NASDAQ, to the place you belong.
Order filled.
Okay. All the other indices are taking off.
Order submitted.
These trades are happening pretty quick. So I think I want to size in with 2 micros. I really should sit tighter. If I didn't cut this position, it would have been profitable. Oh, it's gonna go.
Order filled.
Now let's sit tight. Let's let it do its thing. And go. It's a little bit, NASDAQ gets a little bit nerve-wracking sometimes. We just gotta let it go. Go, baby. There we go. Moving the stop. Go.
Order filled.
Okay. Well, that was double the size, so that was a bigger trade. So that was good. Oh, and that was about 7 handles. even these little movements are so big though, that's the thing too. The NASDAQ especially just moves so quick, and with this volatility, the movements are huge. Okay, now I'm not gonna buy again up here. I'm gonna wait for a pullback. Although it could take off more. Oh, look at it go. Look at it go. See, this is even one thing I'm dealing with is just sitting tighter, just holding longer. I could have held a lot longer. I did get good profit though. That's the thing. I got good profit, so it's not bad. But that one stop out, fortunately it was only 1 micro, but it was 22 handles stop out. So I really need to have my winners bigger than that. Still green for the day. Oh my gosh, look at it go. Jeez. Oh, I should have sat in it. The 15-minute chart's ridiculous. Look at this. Not a single... I mean, just freaking straight up. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get a runner. I keep talking about wanting to get a runner, and then I don't let it happen. I need to let it happen. I think on a pullback it's easier to happen if you buy the pullback. When I bought up here, I was already, you know, kind of late. So I realized it was already a little bit extended, but then it just freaking extends more. Okay, now we're getting a little bit of a pullback. But I sort of bought the breakout. I sort of bought this breakout. And, you know, it could have pulled back, you know, but it kept going. Double top. Good rejection here. That's why we don't buy at the top. See, even though there's FOMO here, it pulls back. Okay. Hey, we made money today. We're green today. So that's all that matters. I want to get this thing's gonna, I'm gonna get this next pullback though. This previous area of consolidation around 40 to 50 is an area of interest for me. I might put a buy order in for 1 at that level. See how that's a previous area of consolidation? Although we are kind of wicking pretty strong on the 15-minute. So maybe I'll cancel the order, but I'll just kind of watch this area. Because on the 15-minute we're wicking pretty strong. NASDAQ is freaking crazy. What's the ES doing? I want to see how it behaves around this area. Okay. Little bit of, let's get a little bit of bounce here maybe. Let's see what's happening. Okay, I'm watching this level. 15 minutes, the wick, it wicked and turned red. Look at the 15-minute. That's so I have to pay attention to that. Okay, a little bit of support here. Let's put 1 in. So half my order size. I'd like to catch this area. We do have a bidivergence here on the RSI. Well, no, not quite a bidivergence. My bad. It's this level here, and this level here. Okay. It could get a bounce here. I'll put 1 in just to be in. And we'll see if we can get a second one in after it bounces. But for now, we're gonna put our stop pretty tight around here. Let's sit tight. This is why we like to scale in. Okay, it's going against us, but at least it's 1 micro instead of 2. Yeah, it's going against us. Okay. Let's get a little bounce. So we put half of our position size. It's gonna get us. Or not. Let's see if it goes. I don't know. Literally wicked off of my stop loss. I put it just below this area of support. Wow. Look at that wick off. Look at that wick off the stop loss. That's ridiculous. Because I put it just below this level. Okay, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. The 15-minute looks like it can bounce. That wicked right off of my stop. Okay. Once it really goes, we're gonna let it go. This is wild. Oh my gosh. Look at that. If this turns out to be a great trade, this will be incredible. Just the fact that it whipped off my stop and freaking bounced. The 15-minute looks like it's gonna bounce. There is no fear in this dojo. There is no fear in this dojo. There is no fear in this dojo. The 15-minute looks good. I don't know if it's gonna take off right now. If it does, that'd be great, but the 15-minute looks good. It looks. This is one of those trades, if it stops me out, I'm not upset. Because it's one of those random distributions that define an edge, like we talked about. Okay, I'm in the green. Wow. Look at it go. Let's give it some space. Let's give it some space. I'd like to buy another, please.
Order filled.
There we go.
Order
Now we're gonna move our stop past break even. We got our risk-free trade. Let's go, baby. Move a stop up a little, but not crowd it. We doubled our position size. I don't know if you caught that. Okay, let's go. Hopefully that's not too close, but we got profit either way. This is amazing. This is gonna be the trade that I end this video on, because that was, okay. Well, we got it got us out, but that was incredible. Did you see that? That was what we needed to do. We got in small, we were patient, wicked right off my stop, because I placed it right at the right level. I placed my stop right below, just below the area of interest I was looking at. Once we got in the clear, doubled my size, right? So I added to my winner, not my loser. Boom. That is how it's done. I wish I got more, right? I wish it took off more, but I got a good amount, and we didn't crowd our stop too close, I don't think, because it really could have gone. Now, if we stayed in it, we would have been negative again, or maybe right around break even. Now we would have been 10 handles negative right now. So that's why we do move the stop up, is to lock in profits. Now it becomes a risk-free trade. And I wanted it to run. I gave it some room. But we did lock in a decent amount of profit. So we are green for today. And that's how it's done. So glad we got this on film. I'm gonna do more of these, maybe every other week, maybe every week. But I hope you guys enjoy it. That was a great trade. Hey, listen, none of this would be possible without Apex Trader funding. And look, I'm not like sponsored by them in any way. I do have an affiliate code, but I really do think that it is a great, better way to trade, because this account I'm trading with, you know, I'm not worried about losing my own money, my own savings, and so this is a funded account with Apex, And so if you want to check it out, I have a video on it too describing it more, but link is in the bio. There's a coupon code in the bio as well. You get 50% off your evaluation accounts. So check out Apex Trader Funding, man, because you know trading can be difficult, especially if you don't have if you're not super killing it yet, and you don't have a whole lot of money to just throw around. You know, it can suck losing thousands of dollars. Go ahead and check out Apex Trader Funding because you remove the risk of you're drawing down your own savings, but keep the reward of all the profits. So anyway, thanks for watching. I feel really good about after that trade. So let's go, and I'll see you guys next time.